Hello and welcome to part 11 in this look back at Resident Evil 3. First of all, I'd just like to apologise for the length that it took me to get this video up. The last time I tried to upload this video was, I know it was a couple of weeks ago. The file just wouldn't let me split it at all. If I split it, it would just freeze up. And I can't even, I have to literally start the video from the beginning every time. I found out what the problem was. It was the old DVDs I used to use to record. They weren't rewritable ones. They were quite cheap ones, I think, and the quality on them was pretty poor, so I won't be using them anymore, because I've got some proper rewritable ones now, so I do apologise for that.
It looks like we're ready to go. Here, take this.
Okay. Nikolai won't be joining us.
I understand. I'll operate the cable car. Let's go.
I could not save my men.
And the next couple of minutes of this is just going to be cutscenes, so I'm going to let them run before I say anything. So that's why I'm being quiet for the minute.
It's looking good. Mikhail!
Mikhail!
Get out of the cable car now!
Mikhail, wait, don't!
Get out of here! Hurry! Just a little closer.
Mikhail.
No, the brakes are out.
And we're now at the clock tower. Depending on what choice you made in the last part, whether you decided to jump out the window or pull the emergency brake, we chose to pull the emergency brake. If I would have jumped out the window, we would have been starting at the other side of the clock tower. And I think Carlos gives you, because you meet up with him shortly, he gives you different ammo. I think he gives you the freeze rounds, because I don't believe you can get them any other way. I think that's the only time you see them. But I don't think they're that valuable. They don't make much. They're no different really from the grenade rounds. All they do is slow enemies down, and it's not long enough for it to be really impactful. And this room here is actually in Operation Raccoon City, but the door's around the wrong way, because the door we're going in now is on the other side. I mean, it's not a saving room, cause, like, do you know, I haven't played it in such a long time, I forgot how you do the saves on there. I can't even remember. Oh, it'll come back to me, I'm sure. But, yeah, it's not a save room, because I know you don't save with the typewriters. I think it's checkpoints, actually. And you'll find out what that noise is in a minute. Just gonna have a quick check through my items, just make sure we got everything we need, because we might get the enhanced shotgun ammo here. There's got to be the next one, surely. Actually, we got another one to... Was there? I can't even remember if there was more now. I think there is. Problem is, the items come so random. I just can't remember where, the random order they appear in. Because I remember that they were in the power plant, but they're the shotgun ammo, gunpowder. But if it's not there, I think it's somewhere else, and it's quite confusing. I used to be able to remember where it would be if it wasn't somewhere. That's got to be in. Oh yeah, there we go. I was saying it just as it was happening. We'll definitely get enhanced ammo with this because we've already got it. I'll let the normal ammo run out first, then I'll start using the enhanced ammo. It just makes sense. Hopefully we can turn this around, because I don't think we're in a good state, to be honest. Also, I don't know if I said about that, there was a noise just now, you find out what that is in a minute, if I remember correctly. Right, let's just put, I think... Oh, isn't there, there's a key, isn't there? Of course, I just remembered that. I was thinking, why am I going this way? And then it just dawned on me there's a key. I've decided the next game Resident Evil was I'm going to do is Survivor. That's going to be a bit of a nuisance to record, because obviously you can't save on that one till you complete the game. I think it's about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours long. Which is that's kind of annoying, but I think that's part of it. That's why I like it in some ways, because it's quite a challenge. I have already completed it on my memory card, so I'll have one of the special handguns, because you can only get them in certain ways. And then I will get the GameCube Resident Evil's done, because I've really just got so far behind with all these problems I've been having with my laptop, my DVD recorder, so I've got a lot of time to make up. I think as well I'm going to sort of just look at I might spend a bit more time, see if I can get more time to work on these videos, because it's kind of annoying just not being able to get them done as quick as I'd like. Problem is the DVD ripping just takes so long, it really does. Alright, that's everything I think we need in here. Yeah, I don't actually know what's happened here, so I do apologise for this part, because I can't edit it out. I've tried, so I do really apologise. I must have had to ghost out or something, and because I did record this back in May, I believe, late May, I think it was. So I do apologise for this. It's very frustrating, I can imagine, for you, and it's just as frustrating for me, because I wanted this to run smoothly, and it's just annoying that you can't get it to work. I have tried converting the file, and it just makes it worse. I did it on AVI, and the screen's going all green, and it just wasn't worth it, let's put it that way. I could split it, but it was it looked awful. So, yeah, as I said, it's very frustrating. I think it was because I had to go out somewhere as I was recording, and surprise! Bloody hell, calm down, Linford Christie. That was nearly on me. If you don't know who Linford Christie is, he's a famous I think he's was a runner, yeah, for Britain. I don't do know my Olympics very well, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure he was a runner. It's actually funny because I'm still playing Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, and I can't remember which. There's just like a some bonus modes on there. I think it's Elimination 1, I think it's called. And there's like these 3 zombies in like the way I play it, because there's different ways of going about it. The way I take my take on it, there's 3 zombies in this one room anyway. They're dressed in the same gear as Hunk is in Resident Evil 2. It's not just them, it can be any zombie in that mode, but it tends to be one of them 3. And just out of nowhere, they absolutely sprint at you. It's annoying. Because if you get no damage, you get a load of points from it. But it's just so annoying when they actually, lunge at you. Because I'm playing it on normal at the moment, and with that you get a lot of ammo for the assault rifle. But even with that, they can still grab you if you're not paying attention or you're not quick enough. I'm actually starting to wish I went the other way with you, because you wouldn't have to deal with these. Well, I suppose you would have had to deal with these birds actually. Thinking about it. I'm just trying to stock up on as many herbs as I can for what's coming up in a minute. I'm not even sure if it's in this part. Just because of obviously I filmed it all in one go, and I've got to find all the other DVDs, and because I can't remember. I know I've like put them together, so hopefully, because I've got like a disc wallet and I've put them all in there. So I'm just hoping none of them are corrupt and they all work. Because I know the last couple of them I did actually film on the rewritable ones, but some of it I did do on some of the cheap DVDs. So I'm just hoping they're not going to be as bad as this. If it is the case, I'll re-record it, because I've saved it strategically, like from every point, so I know where it's going from. It's pretty much like what I did in Resident Evil 2, because I was saying that if I make a mistake or I lose the data, I can just load it up from here. Because if I do I probably will do Resident Evil 4 and 5. I'm planning on it, let's put it that way. I think with them, the saves the same actually.
Carlos, I don't believe it. You're alive.
I'm not sure how we're gonna get out of this town.
What are you talking about? We made it.
You don't get it. They have no intention of letting us make it back alive. Do you really think we can trust their great evacuation plan? Huh, it's just a piece of paper.
We don't have any other choice than to trust them right now.
No, if we're gonna die, then we should get to choose when it happens.
Ouch.
So that's it then, huh? You're giving up?
No. I can't handle it.
I find that quite hilarious there, because Jill's always been, well, mainly at the start of the game, and due to what happened in Resident Evil 1, she's not exactly the type, you know what I mean, she doesn't trust Umbrella, and then she's actually saying, oh, they'll let us get out alive. So it's kind of weird that Carlos doesn't trust them, and he works for them. Well, I suppose I think he knows, to be honest, but it's kind of weird how she trusts them. I mean, that is providing it is, because I don't think you actually do get to find out. I think this is the mine thrower. This gun's very weird. I wouldn't say it's really effective on anything. If you have, oh right, sorry. I'll just let you read this file and I'll get more into it. Oh, I went a bit fast there. Sorry. Oh, I think that's pretty much said that it was a U.B.C.S. helicopter. Yeah, but to get back to the mine thrower, it's a very weird weapon. Because I think the version we have here just fires mines up the walls, I think it is. But the red one, it's like the ammo will be red, like the number of ammo will be red instead of green. That you get that by unlocking the unlimited ammo thing through the mercenaries mode. And that one is it's like a heat-seeking type weapon. You just fire it and it'll like lock onto the nearest thing. It's kind of weird, but I don't find the weapon very useful, to be honest. I'll take it because you know every weapon does help if you're in a tight spot, but I'm not planning on using it, to be honest. Is there any? Oh, so annoying, these zombies with just a pistol. Oh, this would have been the first save room. You would have got a few coming the other way of the clock tower, so it's, yeah, very different. Kind of makes sense for them to have two save rooms, to be honest, depending on which way you come through. I think there's something past that bed, but I think, if I remember correctly, there's a load of zombies that come at you, and they will take a lot of ammo to get rid of. So I'm not gonna chance it. If there was. Just trying to think where we got it. I think we got to go and get something upstairs, I think, now. Does this door open? Whoa, where the hell did he come from? Oh, I don't believe that. I didn't even see him. I thought I took them all out. This is why I always say, like, if there's an opportunity to like shoot one down and run past. Then I tend to just perhaps like get rid of them, because if it's a place I've got to come back to later on, they'll just be lurking like that. I literally thought I took all the zombies out in this room, so I'm kind of a bit annoyed that that happened, but I think we're on caution as well now. This bit could be, if I remember correctly now, I think there's spiders up here. But there is a bomb that you can shoot, so that helps. Yep, there's spider 1. Oh, there's spider 2 there, yeah. There might have been 3 actually. Oh yeah, there was. Oh, these are annoying, the little spiders that spawn out of them. I don't think any more of them giant fleas, we see them anymore. I was thinking about it like last time, because I think it was in the last part. I forget what they're called now. I was thinking, if they're giant fleas, like, if something was infested with fleas, there'd be a load of them. And I think I remember reading on that, I didn't touch on it, and I meant to say that they were saying that I think it was the brain sucker one, the one that's more fleshy, can produce itself, like reproduce itself, and it's like, so if there's loads of them. So it's kind of a good job they did. It's kind of creepy thinking about it, really. I need to spot the ending, so I just kind of shut up quickly there because I didn't want to spoil it. But if you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. I try not to spoil it because I know it's hard to believe, but I do imagine there's people that have not played these games. Well, of course there will be, because obviously. I'm trying to think when it came out, 2000 I think it was, and so that's 12 years ago. There's people who are sort of now 12, you know, they're getting into games they wouldn't have played these. Well, there were actually people of, you know, probably that didn't play it when it first came out, and you know, there's games I've played that I didn't really like the look of the first time round, and I've like found them because they were cheap and just tried them out, and I thought, wow, I wish I would have tried that before. So it does happen. I think we just need to do the music box now. If you don't know where the code is for this, because I didn't the first time round, it's downstairs where we got the mine thrower. There'll be two boxes. One you'll notice will sound a bit out of tune. You want the one that sounds in tune, have like a UD, something like that. I can't remember the exact code. I can remember it when it comes to it, but I just can't remember what it says on the box. I think it's UDUUDU, which means up. The U means up, and the D means down. It's annoying because I'm not entirely sure that's correct, but when I get to the puzzle in a minute, I'll know it. I'm also coming up in a minute will be the puzzle to get the gold gear. Now this puzzle, I still can't work it out. I've got an inkling of like how sort of what makes the clocks change, but I just don't get it because it's just so right. I've heard like, and I've looked it up on YouTube just to be sure that I'm doing it. It's something I'm missing, and I think out of the two videos I did watch, both of the people who've uploaded it were very unsure how the puzzle works. I think it's just a random puzzle and you just got to keep playing with it until it gives you things. So it could take me a while, so I do apologise if it does. I actually can't remember how long it takes me. I don't think it was that long actually, but if it does, I really can't remember because I filmed it such a long time ago. And that's what the puzzle's meant to sound like, but some of the plugs are out of tune. But just if you're really unsure and don't know how to do it, just listen to them. You can hear that one's in tune. This one's down. Yep, still in tune. And I think it's up again, and up for that one. And I think it's down again. Oh yeah, you can hear that one's slightly out of tune. I wasn't sure which one I pressed, see? It's annoying. This is pretty much near the end of this part now, so I'd just like to thank you for bearing with me on this episode, this part. I know it's not been the greatest part I've ever done, so I do apologise for that. I didn't really want that to happen, but it's out of my hands unfortunately, so I do thank you for still watching. And hopefully you'll join me for part 12, which will be shortly coming up. Oh, I thought the video was going to end there. It's going to end shortly, looking at the time left on it. So I'm just going to leave whatever happens here, so I just want to thank you again.